and I have seen my favorite groups like BTS, Blackpink, and look perfect in my face, like you need to look better, or like you can smile, like to have a surgery. And not just this one, I discovered this group and this idol that had one similar to my ENHYPEN. First, I'm sorry because I did something wrong all this time. I already made this video in Spanish, and now it's time for me to ask you for forgiveness, because I have been fake all this time, and probably you have seen my videos, and I always try to make them look perfect in my face, like you need to look better, or like you can smile, you can look like this, or you looking there and they can see your hair and things like that. And for me, these are secrets, that dark secrets, but in deep secrets that I want to share with you. Probably for some of you it's like, that's not something, it's not a big problem, but for me it's, like I said, a deep secret. For example, my face, it was not like this. As a person that creates content related to the K-pop music, and I want to learn Korean, maybe you want to learn Korean and languages, and I have seen my favorite groups like BTS, Blackpink, ENHYPEN, and many other groups. And ENHYPEN is the one that I want to talk about today, because my face was not like this. I used to have I don't know how to say it in English, a mole, I don't know how you, and like this one, and I used to have one, and I decided when I was depressed and I had problems with my body, I decided to cut it, like to have a surgery. And not just this one, I got other small ones here, and I decided to cut them. But what happened, I discovered this group and this idol that had one similar to to the thing that I had, and I saw, wow, this person looks handsome. He's like the mark of his face, it looks like mine, that the one I used to have. And I was like, why did I did that, or like what made me do that? I wish I discovered this idol like before, because now it makes me love more myself, because it was not a big I'm not saying that I look like him, or like, I know that the thing that I had, it was more big, and but you know, it was a waste of money, because now I want it back again. But this made me understood that we should love more our body first, and even if you don't feel good with your body, you should try to discover a person that inspires you, a singer, an idol of K-pop, that of maybe a group, a person that inspires you, because sometimes that type of people can make us be like, this person is perfect. And I also want to love myself, because I discovered that it's not a bad thing. Another thing that I was like faking all this time is my smile, because I didn't want to smile like so big, like my real smile, because I used to have brackets. I don't know if I said it. I had a tooth, I don't know how to say, and it was out on, it was in my mouth, and I used the brackets, and I was using it like for 2 years, I don't remember. and the doctor said that I needed to use it like 2 years more, or like I don't know. And we were traveling with my father, like to go there 2 hours to travel and wait maybe 3 hours or 2 hours in every month to go there. And I was like, we're not a family that has a lot of money to spend, but I was depressed, like I said, and I thought I was I'm so thankful that my fathers understood me, because they support me even when I was in those difficult moments. So they believed in what I said, and I was using brackets, like I said. And one day I said it's a waste of money what I'm doing, and I said I don't want them anymore. And the doctor said, but if we put them out, or like I don't know, maybe your teeth again can be again like a mess, you know. And I said I don't care, because we don't have money. I was being honest, we don't have money. And my teeth it's already out, but maybe someday it will change again. And what I'm trying to say is that I also had my teeth like with damage. I don't know how to say it, because when I was a kid I used to not take care of my teeth. I didn't brush a lot my teeth, and we used to have a store, and I was eating many sweet things, and that made, and I now realize that I should have used that money to fix my teeth, but I was like, I need brackets, I need everything. And now, and that made me like, you know, I'm so scared like to smile, because people will. And when I was recording my vlogs, I didn't show my face. It was a fake me that was trying to make it look perfect. I'm not saying that it looks perfect, but I was trying to. Even I was once recording and I was talking, I said it looks perfect, but then I realized that in my cell phone it was not like recording, and I was so angry. And now I don't want to do that anymore. I don't want, because I need that. I can't move my cell phone, because people will see that I have bad illumination. I don't know how to say it. And I didn't want to put like this, because the light is there, and I don't want people to see that and to that. But now I want to, like I said, try to be like the real me, smile without fear, because now I feel confident. I love more myself, and I will let the things happen. Like, I'm not saying that you should not like change your face if you don't like some things in your face, but what I'm trying to say is that try to think if it's a big problem. Sometimes it's not. It doesn't mean that you will be another person. What I'm trying to say is like you will be the same person. For example, I used to have that thing. I'm not saying I'm so handsome. I realized that I'm the same person, and like it was a waste of money, because I was not thinking well, you know. And another thing that I want to talk about, and that people sometimes creates that thing that they say sometimes you look good, or like some of them have told me that why your skin looks so cool, like you don't have those, how do you say, when you are a teenager, and my brothers had those ones, and I'm the only one in my family that didn't have them. And they were like, your skin looks so good, but I know that it's not like that. I have some of my, and because I'm sick of my stomach, I have to take care of, because when I have them, sometimes they appear on my ear, and even a big ones that it's so bad. Maybe the normal thing is to have some of them here, but in my case they get weird and stranger, and maybe it's not normal. So we should not like say you look so perfect, because we don't know if that person it, it's like that because they can have other health problems, or like, why you're so skinny. Sometimes people have health problems, or even sometimes people are like on diet, they're not eating things, but they have weight, they can't control, like, to get fat and things like that. But we should always try, like, to be healthy, even if we, and those things, it also affects us when people say. But today I want to say that I'm not a perfect person, because people made me believe that. Even as a student, I was the top one student in my class, and they said, what you will become. And I was obsessed when I was a kid, in all the school grades. I said I want to be a doctor, and then I didn't become a doctor, because the entrance to the university, it was so difficult, and I didn't make it, and I was so scared, like my classmates will see that I'm not a doctor, and I used to tell them, like, I will be a doctor, not in a selfish way, like, I will be a doctor, but I was saying I want to be a doctor, and he will be a doctor. And I started to get scared of that. They will see that I can't be a doctor, and I erased my Instagram, my Facebook, and I stopped to study, and I started to have bunnies, and those type of things made me like heal and try to find what's the best thing for me to study. And then I started to study English, and now I'm a teacher, but I don't speak English well, and even like that, now I don't scare to say that I'm already a teacher, but I know I'm a bad teacher, but that doesn't make me feel like scared anymore, because that's why I wanted to share these secrets with you, because for me it was like, no, you can't let people know this and thing. But that made me be a fake person and not an honest person, and my videos were like, no, when I wanted to smile I couldn't, because I was like, no, you can't smile, and that was affecting my videos. And today I decided, like, to stop and change, and I have learned many things from my mistakes. I used to have photos of my bunnies and the houses that I used to make, and I didn't want to share it, because my classmates that I used to study with them will see that I'm not a doctor. Maybe they didn't think those things, it was just me, I'm a perfectionist sometimes, and I try to make the things perfect, and that make me sometimes be like this a fake person. And I hope this can help you, like, to try to express what you feel and not to be scared, because sometimes all those fears is just in our minds. And I forgot about to talk about my finger. I made a video about that. I had one of these, and I went to the doctor to get, and now I have many of them, and I was scared to show my finger when I was making my video. But like I said, it's not a big problem. It was something that I was so scared about, and maybe you already has a problem now, but maybe if you think about it, it's not a big problem, because it's affecting the way you're doing the things. You're not happy if you don't love your body. And I think that's it. I will try to smile like I did in my channel in Spanish, without fear. And if you want to share a secret of yours with me, or like you're ready to share, I would like to read it in the comment. But if you're not ready, don't worry, because we all have the time. I hope you like my video. Please subscribe and like my video, and I hope that in our next videos you will like it, like the real me, and I want to talk about many things that I'm ready to talk about, and many other things, like when I was in the boarding school. I want to share those moments with you. And if you want other type of video, like how to learn languages, or if you would like to learn a thing about me, please leave it in the comment. I will try to make a video about that. There's many things that I'm really like to share with you, so please leave your secret in the comments if you're, like I say, if you're ready to say it. And I would like to learn about your secrets, because sometimes we feel better if we share our secrets. Thank you for making me feel better.